I think that's too harsh. I'll say challenging because it was definitely tough. It was tasking. It was a lot. It was a whole lot, and it has been the toughest part of my academic journey so far. So yes, I'll say challenging but doable. Yeah. And if I had to do something differently, it would be to take my block one seriously. Not that I wasn't serious, but just try to get a higher score so my CA would be good and I won't have to worry so much about my overall score. And to also understand like what I was learning. I was reading a lot, I was hardworking, but I didn't know what I was doing, like I didn't understand. So yes, to be to understand, do more active calls, make flashcards, and just revise more.
If I'm to describe Path and Pharm in a sentence, I'd say it's a difficult phase and it's also a challenging time that tests your resilience and your strength. It is tough, but it is temporary. That is basically how I would describe this Path and Pharm. And for what I would have done, I wish I would have done differently during my Path and Pharm. I wish that I took block one seriously, because like it would have saved me a lot of stress and worry. It's not like I was not serious during block one. It's not like I was not serious. I was still reading now and things like that, but I wasn't, you feel me? I wasn't just like the way I read for block 2 and MBA. I wish I had the same mindset for block 1. I would have done a lot better. And also, I also wish that I didn't isolate myself. You shouldn't isolate yourself and think that you can do it on your own, because I always say that it is literally inhumanly possible to write this exam and pass with your own strength. Because in the first 4 weeks, your own strength would have finished. The strength you'll be using will be strength from God and strength from your parents and your school fees money. Because so yes, that's it. Like, I wish I also trusted God more and not thinking that okay, I need to do this on my own. Like, you don't need to do it on your own, and you can always trust God to always come through for you. And He came through for me, and if you trust Him, He's going to also come through for you. So aside that, I think that that's just it. That's just what I wish I did differently. Bye bye.
Hello, my name is Onajiri. If I was to describe my Path and Pharm experience in 3 words, I'll say it was challenging, unnerving, and sort of exciting. And advice I would give to someone who's just going through it is, honestly, first of all, to take your block 1 seriously. Like, I can't even underplay the importance of having a good block 1 score, and honestly, that's the best thing you can do for yourself. So yeah, good luck.
Okay, so describing Path and Pharm in 3 words, I'd say it was exhausting first, stressful, and very challenging. And then what I would have done differently first would be to involve God from the beginning, like from block 1 part. And then also I try to probably pay more attention in class, because I realized that the classes I wasn't really there. It was very hard to read them and go through them again, so I pay more attention in class. And what else? And then I'll try to also finish what we're taught that particular day. Even if I don't cover all the notes, I'll try to at least watch a YouTube video to have an idea of what the topic is about. Yeah, I think that's it.
So, Path and Pharm in one sentence: a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, I think that best captures the essence. Very stressful, mentally, physically, emotionally. You roller coaster of emotions. Don't forget that. What I could have done better, I'm not sure actually, because I think I did my best, because I'm one to lay it all out on the table. So I don't know. I think I could have done anything better. My block 1 was good, my block 2 was good. So I don't know. No, actually, I actually do not know. I'm really want to lay it out all on the table, so I can't say, oh, this is what I could have done better, this is what I did not do. So yeah, just my advice would be take your CAs very seriously. It's very important. So when it's time for MB, you don't see yourself scuttling back and forth for extra marks. I wish you guys the best.
Hello. So to describe Path and Pharm in a sentence, I'll say it's a very interesting yet challenging program that I'm grateful for, and I really enjoyed it. But it needs focus and it needs work. So what I would have done differently is I would have listened to myself more on how to read, when to read, but most importantly on how to read. And I would have taken up group discussions earlier, because I started it but it was towards the end, which helped and it was fine for me. But to advise someone else, I would say maybe start it earlier. Then I would also say incorporate more past questions into your revision, and most importantly, God. God is very important. So get closer to Him, pray as if it takes only prayers, and read as if it takes only reading. Thank you.
But what I'll do better, I'll trust God more, I'll involve Him more, because yes, I was praying, but at the end of the day, He's all that matters. He was the one that led me through, He was the one that guided me through. So I would pray more, I would involve God more, because maybe, in fact, it would have made the process easier. Bye.
Path and Pharm is exhausting. It will test your mental health.
One thing I wish I had done differently for Path and Pharm would have been to practice more past questions and also take my group discussions more seriously, because you need a lot of information in Path and Pharm. You need to keep a lot of information, and that's where you can get as much information as you need, even though you still read, but then group discussions help to give more information. Just remember, oh, somebody said this, another person said this. I feel like I could have done better with that.
In one word, Path and Pharm was scary. Path and Pharm was scary. My advice to you guys would be to go through your notes at least 1 to 2 hours per day, every single day. I know it's not going to be easy. I know it can be tiring, but in the long run, to be for the best. Don't wait to the end. No training academic comeback. Path and Pharm will come for your neck. Good luck, guys.
Hi, good morning, I'm Peace. And describing my Path and Pharm journey, I would say it was a bit tasking, especially block 1. But generally, everything was, you had to give in your best, and reading. It was a whole lot. But then, mentally wise, the block 2 was better for me because I was already used to block 1. I'd already adapted myself to it. So block 2 wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be worse. The material reading and everything was, yes, it was more, but I was able to adapt myself. I wasn't burnt out so much and all. And then one thing I would say I would have done differently, or a strategy I would have implemented, is recording myself and listening to myself while reading. That helped me a lot. But then I realized this quite later towards the ending, when exams were closed. But though it was still useful for me.